Cantos 10 to 13 of Book 5 of the Ramayana of Valmiki, translated by Ralph D. H. Griffith. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Om123. Canto 10, Ravan Asleep. Apart, a dais of crystal rose, with couches spread for soft repose, adorned with gold and gems of price, meet for the halls of paradise. A canopy was over them spread, pale as the light the moonbeams shed, and female figures deftly planned the faces of the sleepers fanned. There, on a splendid couch, asleep, on softest skins of deer and sheep, dark as a cloud that dims the day, the monarch of the giants lay, perfumed with sandal's precious scent, and gay with golden ornament. His fiery eyes in slumber closed, in glittering robes the king reposed, like Mandar's mighty hill asleep, with flowery trees that clothed his steep. Near and more near the banner, the monarch of the fiends to view, and saw the giant stretched supine, fatigued with play and drunk with wine. While shaking all the monstrous frame, his breath like hissing serpents came, with gold and glittering bracelets gay, his mighty arms extended lay, huge as the towering shafts that bear the flag of Indra high in air. Scars by Airavat's task impressed showed red upon his shaggy breast, and on his shoulders were displayed the dents the thunderbolt had made. The spouses of the giant king around their lord were slumbering, and gay with sparkling earrings shone, fair as the moon to look upon. There by her husband's side was seen Mandodari, the favourite queen. The beauty of whose youthful face beamed a soft glory through the place. The banner marked a dame more fair than all the royal ladies there, and thought, these rarest beauties speak the matchless dame I come to seek. Peerless in grace and splendour she, the Mytale queen must surely be. Canto 11, the Banquet Hall. But soon the baseless thought was pawned, and longing hope again returned. No, Rama's wife is none of these, no careless dame that lives at ease. Her widowed heart has ceased to care for dress and sleep and dainty fare. She near a lover never would lie, though Indra wooed her from the sky. Her own, her only lord, whom none can match in heaven, is Raghu's son. Then to the banquet hall intent, on strictest search his steps he bent. He passed within the door, and found fair women sleeping on the ground, where wearied with the song perchance, the merry game, the wanton dance, each girl with wine and sleep oppressed had sunk her drooping head to rest. The spacious hall from side to side with noblest fare was well supplied. There quarters of the boar, and here roast of the buffalo and deer. There on gold plate, untouched as yet, the peacock and the hen were set. There, deftly mixed with salt and cod, was meat of many a beast and bird, of kid and porcupine and hare, and dainties of the sea and air. There wrought of gold, ablaze with shine, of precious stones were cups of wine. Through court and bower and banquet hall, the banner passed and viewed them all. From end to end, in every spot, for Sita searched, but found her not. Canto 12, the search renewed. Again the banner chief began each chamber, bower, and hall to scan. In vain he found not her he sought, and pondered thus in bitter thought. Ah me, the metal queen is slain, she ever true and free from stain. The fiend's entreaty has denied, and by his cruel hand has died. Or has she sunk, by terror killed, when first she saw the palace filled with female monsters evil-meaned, who wait upon the robber fiend? No battle fought, no might displayed, in vain this anxious search is made. Nor shall my steps, made slow by shame, because I failed to find the dame, back to our Lord the King be bent, for he is swift to punishment. In every bower my feet have been, the dames of Ravan have I seen, but Rama's spouse I seek in vain, and all my toil is fruitless pain. How shall I meet the banner band I left upon the ocean strand? How, when they bid me speak, proclaim these tidings of defeat and shame? How shall I look on Angard's eye? What words will Jambavan reply? Yet dauntless hearts will never fail to win success though foes assail, and I this sorrow will subdue, and search the palace true and true, exploring with my cautious tread each spot as yet unvisited. Again he turned him to explore each chamber, hall, and corridor, an arbor bright with scented bloom, and lodge and cell and picture room. With eager eye and noiseless feet he passed through many a cool retreat, where women lay in slumber drowned, but Sita still was nowhere found. Canto 13. Despair and Hope. Then rapid as the lightning's flame, from Ravan's halls the banner came. Each lingering hope was cold and dead, and thus within his heart he said, Alas, my fruitless search is done. Long have I toiled for Raghu's son, and yet with all my care have seen no traces of the ravished queen. It may be while the giant true, the lone heir with his captive flew, the metal lady, tender-souled, slips struggling from the robber's hold, and the wild sea is rolling now over Sita of the beauteous brow. Or did she perish of alarm when suckled by the monster's arm? Or crushed, unable to withstand the pressure of that monstrous hand? Or when she spurned his sweet with scorn, her tender limbs were rent and torn, and she, her virtue unsubdued, was slaughtered for the giant's food? Shall I to Raghu's son relate his well-beloved consort's fate? My crime the same, if I reveal the mournful story or conceal. If with no happier tale to tell I seek our mountain citadel, how shall I face our Lord the King and meet his angry questioning? How shall I greet my friends and brook the muttered taunt, the scornful look? How to the son of Raghu go and kill him with my tale of woe? For sure the mournful tale I bear will strike him dead with wild despair, and Lakshman, ever fond and true, will undivided perish too. Bharat will learn his brother's fate, and die of grief disconsolate, and said Satrugna with a cry of anguish on his corpse will die. Our King Sugriva, ever found true to each bond in honour bound, will mourn the pledge he vainly gave, and die with him he could not save. Then Ruma, his devoted wife, for her dead lord will leave her life, and Tara widowed and forlorn, will die in anguish, sorrow worn. On Angad too the blow will fall, killing the hope and joy of all. The ruin of their prince and king, the banner souls with woe will ring, and each, overwhelmed with dark despair, will beat his head and rend his hair. Each graced and honored king will miss his careless life with easy bliss. In happy troops will play no more on breezy rock and shady shore, but with his darling wife and child will seek the mountain top and wild, with hopeless desolation trow himself, his wife, and baby below. Oh no, unless the day I find I never will meet my banner kind, here, rather in some distant dell, a lonely hermit will I dwell, where roots and berries will supply my humble wants until I die, or on the shore will raise a pyre and perish in the kindled fire, or I will strictly fast until with slow decay my life I kill, and ravening dogs and birds of air the limbs of Hanuman shall tear. Here will I die, but never bring destruction on my race and king. But still unsearched, one grove I see, with many a bright Asoka tree. There will I enter in, and through the tangled shade my search renew. Be glory to the host on high, the sun and moon who light the sky, the Basus and the Maruts train, Adityas and the Aswins twain. So may I win success and bring the lady back with triumphing. End of Cantos 10, 11, 12, and 13.